You can get shirts. You can get long sleeve shirts. You can get hats. You can get beanies.
Can you wear said hats or beanies to work?
Yeah, as long as you can't wear hoods though. I don't want you wearing hoods.
Why not?
Apparently, it obscures your vision.
Oh, it obscures your vision.
Because one person.
I can understand that.
No. One person
cuts
was
off your peripherals.
Bro, if you're wearing like a cloak,
Cloak and dagger over.
trying to be mysterious in the tavern in the corner, brooding. Yeah, I can see that, bro. But my hoodie comes to here. This is my hoodie.
You got a noggin though.
Some dude was wearing a hood on while on the forklift, and he ran into something.
Yeah.
And they blamed it, and of course he blamed it on the hood.
Yeah, because he's trying to get fired. Bro.
Now nobody can wear hoods.
Yeah, it's cool, but I still got my job though.
Thank you, sir. And it's all cold and shit, and you got to walk into the.
Put a sweater on.
Yeah, can you put a sweatshirt on?
Yeah, I can do that, but I'm saying my head is cold. My
Put the
ears.
beanie on.
Put the beanie on.
I want I do.
Now your head sweating around the beanie, right?
Bro, the beanie's so hot. The hood was perfect. The hood encapsulated your head and ears, but also let a little bit of air come through. The beanie, it just cooks.
Sauteing that noggin.
Bro, I'm telling you. And you can buy thermoses, like the little metal cups or whatever.
Little thermos.
Yeah. And they're in $1 amounts and they're in $5 amounts. And when you do safe things, you potentially get safety bucks.
What safe things can you do to get safety bucks?
Well, wear your seatbelt when you're driving stuff. Wear your gloves. Point out something that could be potentially hazardous.
Okay.
Can you just make hazardous thing and then point them out?
You could. You probably could.
Because that's what I'm thinking.
I'm sure
too,
somebody's probably done that.
Nah, not yet. Not
like how those people like start fires
and then put them out.
and then put them out. Yeah, so they'd be like the hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody done that.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting big safety bucks for this.
Yeah.
Can you flip said thermostat or thermos?
Yeah, can you sell it? Can you resell it?
I mean, you probably. You know what? You probably could. Oh shit! I didn't
You
think about
cause a
that.
bunch of accidents and fix them and.
Oh shit! That's like a self-sustaining economy.
Yeah.
Because you could get a brown and roof shirt, right, for like, I can't remember, like 15, 20 safety bucks. Sell that shirt, $5 to $10.
Yeah, I said that shit about 35. Like, bro, you could wear a shirt that make you look like you work at Brown and Roof, but you don't work at Brown and Roof.
You probably get $5 for that, won't you?
No, how they gonna know?
You gonna listen to the podcast?
Brother, if you get fired because they listen to this podcast, I'll tell you right now.
Hey, we made it.
Hey, we about to blow. Because that's the onlyest way.
It don't matter anymore.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't matter. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Winners Don't Use Drugs, presented by Engage Gaming, episode 150.
Ooh, and crystal clear clarity.
Did you hear they got Nolan to do that last week?
I know.
Yeah, I had some. What
you gonna say?
Well, first off, my name is Darius, and I'm here with Steven. How you doing?
I'm depends on what you say next.
And Zach, how are you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
See, doesn't that feel good to be welcomed in before the start, before you trail off, before we butcher the name of the goddamn podcast?
What you mean? Hey, bro. Hey, look, you have to bleep it.
No.
Yeah. Bleep that shit.
See, we'll never make it through the algorithm. Because it's winners don't use drugs.
What did I say? Winners don't use drugs?
No, because that would be right.
Winners don't do drugs?
Yes.
Golly. Why didn't y'all say something?
Oh, yeah. Last week? Yeah.
They ain't says it.
Oh, he said it did, too.
So it was in one of your mess ups. When we actually got the right one, it was fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we put it in there, though.
Yeah, I put in all your mess ups.
Did
you not listen to the podcast?
Did you put it in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you not listen to the podcast?
I thought apparently not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
No, is that a fake mustache?
No, it's not.
It is.
And even you do the stupid air horns, and I
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Now, I will say,
you overlaid it.
If you ever feel like you want to just bum at any time, Zach, I mean, sprinkle those in.
Well, I mean, this would be the one to do it, man. 150?
150 of them things.
150 of them things. Did y'all look? Did y'all think
Yes.
when we first started? Don't fucking lie to me.
Yes.
Did y'all think that we were gonna be consistent enough to do 150 of them things?
Yeah, because I thought at this point we'd be brought to you by DraftKings.
Please, DraftKings, we will sell out immediately.
Hey, that's at 150. I thought we were gonna be doing a live show at Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah, we're gonna have President Trump or Kamala on here.
Kamala.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
But no, okay, because I would never have those type of people on here.
no politics.
No, filthy mongrels.
That's the worst place to have video games.
No, we're gonna mix video games and politics and religion too.
Actually, you know what's a really good political?
If we put all those together,
video game.
what's that? Sim City.
I forgot the name of it. Hold on, give me a second.
Golly,
I was excited too. He had me on the edge of my seat. So that's what y'all did a lot of last week. You got me right there, right on the edge.
You're edging.
but you never climaxed. So what you're
I
saying?
didn't use those words. You did.
Were you talking about edging?
I said at the edge. You put the ing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, yes, I was, and I didn't.
And
And then the backup and it's blue. What was me? But no, I was very happy to hear you guys, handle that. Did a great job. Could have been a little more me in there, but things happened.
well, I told you to just come up anyway, but you didn't want to take the fight back down and
Yeah, that's right.
take the fight back up. I guess the podcast just isn't that important to you. I guess I don't.
Yeah, because it wasn't 150.
Oh, all right. Papers, please.
Ooh.
When you play you like checking people on the border.
Yeah, Border Patrol.
Border patrol. Not really border patrol. You're like
It's like
checking
a
people's,
passport, right?
passports and stuff.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like really short, right?
I wouldn't say it's really short. It's really good though.
I've heard
And there's
it's
multiple
fantastic.
endings.
Oh.
If you do a good job or a bad job, or if you just
Mine wasn't too bad. It's
Oh, you
really
played it?
good though. I mean, if you get a chance, you should try it out. It's only like $5
nah,
on Steam.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Autumn sales going on right now.
Yeah, I don't say it. Probably
So,
all kinds of good stuff,
Probably
and
cheaper than that.
then you got Black Friday stuff going on too. So
That shit whacked this year, ain't it?
Yeah, because it's like all month, so it's not really special anymore.
well,
And the deals don't seem like they hitting this. Like you can get a TV for cheaper than ever, but you could
You've
also
been
get a
able to
TV
get
last
TVs.
month.
Yeah, you've
Cheaper.
been able to get
Yeah,
TVs all
TVs
year
are
cheaper.
just cheap as hell now.
Yeah.
Unless you go to high end, but
Well, it's either like a $200 70-inch screen, but like you can watch Netflix and like Tubi on it, but
right.
you're gonna get some lag in that game.
Watching Freevee.
Yeah, you can definitely watch Freevee on it. It's automatically on that channel.
And you're not going to get like your deep blacks and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Like the color palette is
yeah.
not as good as like if you spend $5,000 on it.
That's what I said. So that's the margin
Dude,
right there. It's either
I
like
got
250 or 5 racks.
TV I got, it's got some deep blacks. Bro, like you think the motherfucker's off. The blacks so deep.
Keep going. You talk about your deep blacks.
What?
I don't know.
What are you talking about, man? I'm saying we be watching the movie or playing the game.
How the whites is.
Oh, those whites is white. Yeah. They be white.
They be white.
Yeah. All right, I really like my TV.
That's good, man. I'm happy that you like the TV that you got.
Spend up on it?
Did I do what?
Spend decent money on it?
I spent $1,200.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, yeah, you spend a little.
Yeah, you supposed to look cool.
I think
Yeah.
anything over 1,000 is decent.
Yeah, and it was on sale because I think it's normally $1,600.
Oh yeah.
So
You got the UH 4K.
oh, I got the UH, I got the 4K, I got the full array backlit screen.
You got backlit screen.
Yeah,
I mean, all of them are backlit.
but yeah, but it depends.
You talking about the color thing?
Well, yeah, it's like
Talking about like my TV that has like the color on it.
no, but the full array where it's got like a whole bunch of different bulbs right behind it.
I got you.
Yeah, so it's like it's really vibrant.
Got you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I am gonna kind of spend some money next year and get a
The TV you got is actually really good.
Oh, no, the one. Yeah, no, that TV's fantastic. I love it.
We spent money on those TVs. Isn't that the one from the party room?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, we spent money on those.
My dad came over and watched part of the Kansas City game Sunday, and he was like,
"Damn, son,
that's what I was going to say. Damn, son, that's a nice TV. You think you can give me one of these, or they don't got them no more? Or what happened?" I was like,
got them, but
I told him I was gonna get him a TV. So, I get him.
You get your new one, get him that one.
We sold the other one to Barry.
That's right, we did. And he got a PS5, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a good day. That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
Right. Boy, that's a balling day. I'm gonna come holler at you about one of those in a little bit too, Zach.
What?
PS5.
We got none.
They got some.
Oh, they got somebody. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Matthew way. I'm gonna lay away that bit. Chunk it down.
That's what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah.
So make sure everybody here, we appreciate you tuning in to the 150th episode. I don't know about that, but
yeah, 150, baby.
Hey, but what you can do to really help us is make sure you subscribe, comment, and like the video. If you're on YouTube, leave a iTunes review or Spotify review if you're listening to us on audio. It really helps us out.
5 stars. Don't be a hater.
So let's just jump right into the banger of the week.
Banger of the week. Banger of the week. Banger of the week. Banger of the week.
Bang, 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 bang. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
What do you hear in your mind when you sing that?
Bang,
Greatness.
bang, 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 bang. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Okay.
That's exactly what I hear. Remind me, I'll show you where I get that from. Remind me at the end of the podcast.
We'll forget. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
All right. So this week's banger of the week is Signalus. And if our long-time listeners, which is probably like 3 of you, will know this was my game of the year last year. Was it last year?
I think 2 years
I
ago.
think it was 2 years ago, yeah.
Damn, has it been that long?
Yeah, but
Hey, man.
time keeps on slipping.
Into the future.
Space Jam. Greatest soundtrack.
So this game has a cool background to it. It was made by 2 people.
Or the actual couple or just a couple of people?
I think it was an actual couple.
No, that's sweet.
They made the entirety of the game, and it's very reminiscent of an old school Resident Evil game.
Oh, yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
You're trapped in this, like, it's been so long since I played, I don't remember all the details, but you're like trapped in this futuristic like colony on a different planet, and all the robots have gone insane, people have died, and you're trying to figure out what happened.
Okay.
And it plays just like I said, an old school Resident Evil game.
Got them tank controls.
But it doesn't have the tank controls. You actually walk around like a normal person.
There you go. Yeah.
But you're trying to you get to like find the key card to get through this door, and then you can find the certain weapon that you need to get past this, or the certain like tool to get past the certain door or whatever, to crank the elevators and stuff like that. So it's it has that Resident Evil Zelda type thing where
Yeah, the type of progression.
yeah.
I really like the way it looks. I love the graphical art style.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent to like a early PS1 game.
Yeah.
What was the one side scrolling? They remade it recently, but it was on like Sega. I think you and Nolan was talking about it.
Like Flashback?
Yeah, but it gives me that vibe. Like that's kind of some of the inspiration for it, or like the style. It's obviously, one is better than that, but like, I don't know. I like that kind of pixelated kind of, like they're maximizing all the polygons out of it.
Yeah. It's definitely got it's very atmospheric.
Yes.
It's got its own style because of that.
I'm out though, because that shit looks scary.
It
does
gets
look
a little
scary.
creepy for sure, but I don't, for whatever reason, like I don't like scary things, but if you put sci-fi into it, I'm okay with it almost.
Oh yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean, because the reason why I'm so like cool with playing Dead Space.
Yeah,
But if you tell me to play like Resident Evil 2 or like Resident Evil 2 remake, or like the original Resident Evil 1 remake. I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on.
So let me ask you: if you had, if Chris had like a laser rifle,
Yeah, I'm in. Okay, cool.
No, so like if Dead Space was like instead of being a space station and it was like
A mansion.
a factory
Oh.
in the middle of some woods in Wisconsin or some shit, I'm done. I ain't playing that shit.
Look, man, it's getting back up. No.
so you think it's more like, oh, the necromorphs? They're just aliens, basically.
Yeah.
Right. That's
They're
how
not-
I
they're
see
not
it. I
like-
see them as aliens.
Okay, they're not like some
They're
unnatural
not like
thing.
demonic things that are taking over people. They're aliens taking over people like xenomorphs almost.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Oh, it's
okay.
just like literally like the Alien series. I'm always fine
Yeah.
watching that. But yeah, if you be like, hey man, you want to watch this movie? It's a horror movie, but it's based on the Truckee River Killer. I'd be like,
Yeah. No.
What,
So,
like, is it 3 p.m.? Because I might do it then. But like, is it dark?
Is
outside?
there a party
I
going
wouldn't
on?
even touch it. I wouldn't even entertain the idea.
You said, is there a party going on?
Yeah.
There's a lot of noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, if it's like 100
Is
people.
there, yeah, it was like some sort of family event happening. I
Or,
can play
like-
in the living room.
Like a movie like Halloween. I'm not watching that. But if it's Mike Myers in a space station,
Jason X.
yeah,
That's
Oh, you
more,
watch Jason X?
I'm
that's
not
more
watching it.
campy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of goofy.
For whatever reason, the sci-fi setting just makes it better.
Yeah.
I can see that. Let me ask you this though: do you find dinosaurs scary? Like if you played,
No,
so if you played Dino Crisis,
No, dinosaurs weren't scary. They gonna kill you. But they just
no, I
dinosaurs.
love Jurassic Park.
Ooh.
oh
Were you asking about Dino Crisis?
yeah.
Is that
So
supposed
like,
to be a scary game?
yeah, it's like Resident Evil but with dinosaurs.
Oh, I didn't know it was supposed to be a scary. I thought it was just like an action adventure.
Well, see, and that's the thing, because of the dinosaurs, it feels less scary. Even when like the raptors break into the room that you in or something like that, you'd be like, yeah, I got this gun. I'm just gonna shoot y'all.
It's not like crows or dogs or some rabid dogs.
Yeah, they're like, it's like pterodactyls though.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
it's kind of badass.
it is.
Have they done a remake of Dino Crisis?
No,
yet?
Capcom will never do that shit.
Yeah, I know.
They gave us Exo Primo and was like, y'all ain't play that.
Y'all,
Y'all don't.
damn, y'all
like
like dinosaurs, don't you?
I think that's what they were banking on. I think they thought that it wasn't because Dino Crisis was good. It's because we just wanted dinosaurs. So they was like, we're gonna make a game where dinosaurs fall out of the sky. That should really make y'all buy it.
That's like y'all like Monster Hunter, right? That same thing.
You know
Right,
what?
right.
If Exo Primal was just like Monster Hunter, but like futuristic, it would have done infinitely better than what
Yeah.
it was. Because it was like this weird game, like game show game.
Yeah, that's game. Yeah, Capcom trying stuff.
I mean,
that's
I'm
what
happy
happens when
they
they got
tried
money.
But yeah.
That's good.
And just like in the Resident Evil games, ammo is scarce,
Oh no.
so you got to be mindful of
moving.
what bullets you're shooting.
Is there different types of ammo within the same gun for like different types of enemies?
No, it's like Resident Evil where you have your handgun ammo, your shotgun ammo, your rifle ammo.
Gotcha. I see you putting keys together, so you got to put the
Yeah, there's like puzzles and stuff, so you have to get like pieces of a key.
you got to burn the picture up to get the jewel.
Yeah, there's like stuff like like
Mhm.
very
It's puzzle solving.
Do you have to? Can you examine items?
Yes.
Yep.
Flip them around. Yeah, that's my favorite part.
That is.
Yeah.
Look what I figured out. I
Yeah,
did
look at this
this.
cool shit. You can rotate it, and there's a message on the bottom of it.
Oh snap!
It's code.
But yeah, it's if you haven't had a chance, it's on Game Pass. I think it still should be on Game Pass.
Oh snaps! I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how I played it. It's Game
Oh.
Pass.
Now you did purchase this copy later, correct?
Right. I purchased that this year.
How much was it?
It was like $80, $90, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, the physical
Play-
copy is a little expensive.
Play it on Game Pass. Is that a
But-
limited run?
It's a humble game.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, but I would definitely check it out. It's on Game Pass.
Thank you. I may check
Especially
it out.
if you like
'cause
the Resident Evil games.
I was interested in this, so thank you.
The Zach Banger. The Zanger.
It's a zanger.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna say next time. Like, guess what, guys?
We got another zanger for you.
Wow.
Broke it down.
I can just see Zach with like glow sticks while you playing it.
How you gonna play with glow sticks?
What you mean? It's like rave music.
I don't have 4 hands.
No, you're jamming to the music with you're not playing the game right now. You're anyway.
So much he don't like fun. The concept of glow sticks and dance.
Preposterous. So you were gone last week. How was your trip?
Oh man, thank you for asking, man. It was fantastic. I see my baby girl turn 17.
Oh,
I hate.
she used to be like 6.
Or she used to be able to just like I could throw her on top of my shoulder.
You can still do that, right? Hold on, baby girl. Let me.
Yeah, first of all, she's not taller than me. Don't spread those type of lies.
She looks like she's taller than you.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying she just looks like a.
She looked like she was tall in that
She
picture.
looks tall.
That's because the seat.
She was on a booster seat?
Oh,
No. No. But yeah, it was really fun, man. We did some really cool stuff. I got to see some ducks in the water.
oh, nice.
That was pretty cool.
It's always a good time.
Yeah. Saw Red One. Don't believe the hype, people. Okay? It's actually not a bad movie. It's an enjoyable movie. It's actually.
People are saying it was bad?
Oh yeah, it didn't make that much money.
Was it the critics or the audience?
Both.
Oh, okay, shit.
It was like first of all, Chris Evans is in it, and like he's really good at being like a dickhead.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he was the Human Torch at first.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
he was
He's very good at being a
being
sarcastic,
smug.
smart
Yeah,
ass.
because he was an asshole in Scott Pilgrim.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And he was an asshole in Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Yeah, kind
Oh,
of.
that's true.
You know what he said about that lady?
He did not say that. Those words.
Bro, he said it. But yeah, no, it was a really cool movie. Yeah, also the trailer for that was really, really bad.
Okay.
Like it did a bad job of showing you what the movie was actually about. And I'm a big fan of like movies where there's a world full of mythological creatures and there's like organizations that deal with that stuff. We grew up on Men in Black and shit like that. So
Yeah.
all that stuff is cool to me. But yeah, when I saw that, went into a basketball game, Timberwolves against the Suns. Julius Randle, game winning 3, place went crazy. Sports. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I saw the video. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, man. And then my daughter has a vinyl player now. She already has a better collection than me because I'm the parent, so I have to buy things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it's weird that she likes stuff like Evanescence because I feel like it don't make sense.
What you mean?
Because she don't have Dragon Ball Z videos to go with it. To
Oh, that's true. That's true.
like when she says "Wake me up inside," somebody's turned Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Wait. Awesome, good stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Look up play Evanescence DBZ mashup. Brawly and one video. Type that in exactly like that.
Probably have one video. We'll spice it in.
Yeah, let's splice it in later. We'll do it in post. But yeah, so it was cool. I did miss recording. I was a little jelly, but I'm back. Nolan's out now because he's too cool to hang with us.
He's had other things to do, and we tried to get him, but it's just not that important to him.
Yeah.
So
I have a previous engagement. That's him. That's what he said.
those were his exact words.
Yes.
He did this motion as well.
But yeah, I played some stuff
Okay.
while I was gone.
What you been playing?
Play Stalker 2 for 40 minutes and then realized I was too much of a punk.
That's some scary stuff, ain't it?
Bro, first enemy was invisible.
Bro, how's the first enemy invisible?
You tell me.
You're supposed to work up to that.
No, immediately too. I think you're supposed to run.
You try to fight.
I did fight. I used like all my health kits and stuff.
Did you win?
I won.
What'd you get? Did you get anything?
No. Yeah, because like ain't no XP.
Right.
So
he wasn't like guarding like a cache of
no,
weapons.
you find people like it. I told Zach this off the podcast, but I think he would really like it because it gives me Tarkov vibes.
It was also scary.
Yeah, but it's not. It's only scary because I'm a punk because I got ambushed and then he is scared too. That's true. But he just played. He played.
Yeah, but that's pixel graphics.
Signalist.
Stalker 2 got like realistic
Stalker
looking
2,
graphics.
yeah, Stalker 2 is not sci-fi. Well, not
That's probably
It is
it's sci-fi.
It's sci-fi.
not in the way that I see sci-fi.
It's not,
how do
it's
you
not
see? Wait a
futuristic
minute.
sci-fi.
Oh, it's got to be in the future.
Yeah.
Or it's got to be in
the
space.
future, but like in space.
Yeah,
Oh, it's got to be in space.
It's gotta be in
It's gotta be
space.
aliens. Okay.
Hey, the thing I killed did look like an alien.
But it
Pretty sure it used to
wasn't.
be a person though.
It was a mutated person.
Yeah. But then like when I fought the humans, like I popped the dude in the head with the pistol and he just died like immediately, like pow. But also if you get shot like once, like my health was almost gone. And I had to put on the bandage to stop the bleeding. I was like, oh, this feels like one of them games Zach gonna be playing. I don't like this.
Oh, yeah. So you got to start the bleeding, then you got to like put a splint on. And
Yeah. All that. Oh yes, all that stuff. And then I tried to pick up everything I was finding and I looted like 3 people and they was like, you over at Comfort. And I was like, oh yeah.
it's one of them games.
Yeah, they make it. Things matter. Weight matters.
Yeah.
I want to be Fallout where I can cut that off, or I can just keep every time I level up, put it in strength, so
Yeah.
I can carry an absurd amount.
Carrying 600 pounds worth of equipment.
Mostly junk,
Oh, yeah. Bunch of
plates.
plates and sporks.
Yeah, sporks. Literally.
Forks and spoons. Some sort of glassware.
Yeah, it might be a person in the game who collects glassware, and then you get like the super mega fist, but not in Stalker 2. Nope.
No.
What you do is raid facilities and find other people that's gonna kill you. Yeah.
Hope you don't get irradiated.
Yeah. I think I had to reload because I walked too far to these barrels. They had the toxic sign on them.
Yeah.
I thought this was the thing was telling me to go, but it was basically telling me to like,
Not go there.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I want to play it, but I'm pretty sure it'll be like you. I'll play for like 20 minutes and then. Nope, it's too much for me. I'm done.
and well, like, and the thing, the idea of like this, post Chernobyl type of world and all that's cool to me. But
Ooh, and they sued her.
yeah, I just know me. I'm gonna tap out.
This is basically be like
Also didn't tell me how to use a flashlight at first. So the first like 5 minutes of the game, I was in complete dark trying to navigate using the map, the compass.
oh my gosh, that sounds
Yeah.
awful. Oh, this is just like what's that game?
Metro.
No, I want to see what's the first battle royale that really got popular?
Oh,
Daisy,
No, after Daisy.
H1Z1,
Oh my gosh, after that one,
Fortnite.
Armor 2.
bro, come on. Shit, what's the
PUBG, man.
PUBG? Thank you. It was just like PUBG before you saw all those other people. Just think of it like that.
I mean, it's got some like the survival stuff and like I don't think it honestly feels like a great game. I'm pretty sure that people really enjoy it, especially if you played
It's
the
been
others.
getting good reviews. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I hope it does well because I know Microsoft is kind of staggering these releases, hoping like
Hey, we got
to get all of them to pop.
Uh,
Indiana Jones coming next though.
Oh hell yeah! That comes
You
out
said?
soon, doesn't it?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, so we actually got a handful of games coming out like next week.
Mm-hmm.
Power Rangers Rita's Rewind
Oh
comes
yeah,
out
yeah.
on the
We're
10th.
definitely playing that.
Yes, sir.
Indiana Jones comes out on the 6th.
Ooh, that's next. Yeah, that's super soon.
And then Path of Exile 2 finally getting
Let's
launched
talk
into early
about
access
So I know Zach's really excited about this.
on what day? Next Friday? What's next Friday? The 6th.
Yep.
So the same day as Indiana Jones.
The duality of man.
I'm excited to see this. I really liked Path of Exile 1, but I was also more like I really wasn't ready for those games again. Diablo 4 has definitely got me back in that mode.
And shit, and this was announced how long ago?
Probably was 5 years ago.
Shoot, it might have been even longer than that.
It
Nah, it
was,
wasn't that long,
shortly.
was it?
It was shortly after we opened because we had been playing this. Y'all had been playing this a lot prior.
That's
to us
true.
opening.
Yeah, it had to been around that time.
It was about, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 5 years ago that it was first announced because they had that one little like nothing trailer, right, where it was just
Just the announcement.
yeah, like it showed the dude walk around and
November of 2019 is when it was announced.
Look,
5 years ago. So it took 5 years from the announcement to the game's release. All right.
well, this
It was
is-
expected
this
to
early
release in
access.
2020.
Well, we had some setbacks. Like they had to rework some things. So
Yeah.
this is only I think I read a little bit on it. So it's only be like the first 2 acts or something like
First
that.
3 acts.
First 3 acts, okay.
First 3 acts, and then once you get done with the third act, you go into like a nightmare version of the first act, and you play through nightmare of 1, 2, and 3. Nightmare is like nightmare difficulty, not like horror.
That's what you think.
And then they'll release 4, 5, and 6 eventually.
Okay.
You said you already pre-ordered the Founders Pack?
Yeah, I got the middle pack.
So what do you get with that one?
I don't know.
You don't even. Let's look it up. Let's find out.
From what I was told,
I may want to do it.
from what I was told, anything that you purchased in PoE 1 converts to PoE 2.
Really?
Did you buy something in PoE
I
1?
don't remember. I don't think so. If I did, it was something. It wasn't. It was maybe like an extra tab on my inventory or something like that.
I'm getting nasty.
We running
Buying inventory tabs.
the you die once, that's it mode?
Hardcore.
Yeah.
I probably because that's what I enjoy playing hardcore
Fuck
on
that.
Passive Exile.
I mean, it was fun until I
You
died.
lose your character and all your progress.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it kind of sucks though because you died out of hardware error.
Yeah.
The first time I'd probably play non-hardcore just to go through the story.
Yeah.
But and then so the packs, the founder packs, from what I've heard, I haven't read it myself. You get whatever skins that you get with the pack, but then you also get that amount of money to spend in the store.
Oh, that's nice.
So the pack, I got the $60 one, which was the mid tier.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get whatever skins plus I'll get the $60 to spend in the Path of Exile store.
Okay. Well, that's actually a pretty sweet deal.
Yeah.
Going to the Craggy Peninsula?
No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I just want to stay
But
here.
it looks beautiful.
It does.
Yeah, looks fun. It's got, that Path of Exile, skill customization. So
That's what I love about this over the Diablo games is like you can make my wizard can be completely different than your wizard.
No, because I'm going to ask you what you put into yours.
yeah, I like your wizard.
How can I do what you do?
And
But yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah, you can just make your character completely unique and combine different abilities, and that's why I love the first one at least.
I mean, the idea of that is good because, like, even when we made characters and they died, it's like, okay, well, maybe that build wasn't as good for that time. Like, maybe I need to change it because you could change the stuff later, right?
Yeah, you can always change.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, well, I kind of liked that one
Mm-hmm.
part of it. Let me try that with something else.
Yeah, the idea you can go in all these different directions with all these different modified versions of similar moves. And also, every class, and Diablo does a good job of this too, but like every class, the visuals of your moves makes you look badass.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, that's a big ass.
Yeah, he coming too. He not even stopping. You doing all that stuff, he just keep walking. See? Tire Wizard don't work. You keep rolling on tails.
You keep failing. Oh, shit worked that time.
Yeah, that shit did work.
Oh.
Oh. Speaking of failing when you flip your coins, how does it feel to try to get Misty to work and you get tails every time?
That's
Let me
why
tell
I don't
you.
use that card.
Dude, I used Misty one time and I only needed first. I mean, I've only played the deck like twice, and I think I did it because I was playing the tutorial fights.
We're talking about Pokemon now.
Yeah,
Pokemon TCG Pocket.
Yeah.
Completely 180.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Path of
yeah.
Exile to
Keep it up
Pokemon.
though. Keep it up because that's that monstrosity on the screen.
Anyway, Path of Exile. I think I actually may try it out too.
Oh, I'm
So
definitely gonna try. I mean,
may-
even if I don't buy anything of it, I'm gonna at least download it. And if I even have an ounce of fun, I'm probably gonna at least buy whatever the cheap entry level thing is.
Yeah, definitely.
Gotta support, man.
But yeah, back to Misty. I only needed 3, and I flipped that some bitch, and I got like 8.
Bro, I hate
Shit
you
was
so much.
wild. So it was excessive.
You said you only needed 3.
Like three's not even a small amount of
That's
energy.
the problem with that card. Especially now where the card pool is so low. That's such a broken card.
If
is.
it works.
I mean, even if you just get 1 though, like
It's
obviously
an extra energy.
it's extra energy, and I mean obviously it's not as effective getting just 1, but still, in that game where the matches are so quick and can be really close,
Mm-hmm.
like you got to ramp up quick.
Man, me and the other person both played Misty. Both of us got tails as soon as we played it.
Yes,
So my problem with the card is so there's other mana ramp in the game.
Yep.
In Pokemon Pocket, but all of them require some sort of commitment.
Yep.
Yeah, Misty.
Well,
you don't-
Misty is just a trainer card you can just throw out.
I mean, you can only use one trainer card per turn.
and I mean, there's a chance you won't get nothing. But I mean, there's other
There's a
cards
high
like.
I mean, there's same with Moltres. There's a chance.
Oh
you get
yeah,
nothing.
that's right. You do have to flip coins with Moltres, don't
You
you?
get 3 every time though.
But you have to with Moltres, you have to put an energy on him to use it,
Right,
Yep.
and put him in the active
and he
slot.
has to be in the active spot. So
I don't
And
know
he's
that.
the EX.
there's
so,
a cost to it.
Yeah, that Gardevoir shit is cheap though.
bro, I fucking hate.
But you have to with the Gardevoir, you have to commit and get all 3 evolutions.
Bro, and they didn't
two,
get that
or whatever
shit
you
in
wanna call
like
it.
3 turns.
Every time I
Like,
play
almost
against Gardevoir,
every time,
turn 3, it's out there.
bro.
I
They,
had
they
one
got
time somebody had 2 of them out.
they got turn 3. They got 2 Mewtwo EXs. Gardevoir on the way.
They had the 2 Gardevoirs and a Mewtwo by turn 4. I was in the gulag. Wow.
Boy, man, bro, I was like, I'm getting worked.
But I did put I made the water deck because of so I could do Greninja. Because let me tell you, having Greninja in the back, it don't matter.
It's messing them up.
Yeah, because it's an ability, so you
Yeah.
just y'all getting these Shurikens.
You know, the only thing, obviously, this is going to change as they add more cards and eventually, power creep. But it's just some of the attacks, bro. Some of these attacks, 95% of the Pokemon can't take. If you get a hit, you are done,
Why you ain't got higher HP Pokemon then?
bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my Pokemon only has 70 HP. And this move does 150 damage.
Why he in the active battle slot, bro?
Bro, I got
He ain't ready for that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you gotta get some better
I'm saying
cards.
his Pokemon aren't ready for that, and you making them go up there and
Yeah.
Bro, I gotta have a basic Pokemon. It's the only one I pull.
You gotta have a fat basic, like a Moltres or Articuno.
or Kangaskhan.
Or Kangaskhan.
I see now I gotta waste a slot to put a
Or Snorlax. I done seen Snorlax.
put a high HP Pokemon in.
Yeah, but Kangaskhan is good because he's a really good starting Pokemon
Yeah, it's like 100 HP, and it only takes 1 for his
for his ability.
Yep, flip 2 coins.
There's only one. I thought it was 3.
Mm-mm.
No, to retreat it's 3,
Yeah,
but it's only 1 to use his ability.
For Dizzy Punch,
yeah.
Yeah.
Flip 2 coins, 30 each, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's only one.
yeah.
I thought it was more than one.
Cause I had
Trust me, I use it.
hey, somebody dizzy punched me smooth. So I was like, God, this motherfucker dizzy punched me. Heads.
Boy,
Bro, it's 120 in 2 turns.
I don't know. I like the coin flip mechanic, but it's also its weakness too.
Yeah.
because it's just so.
Whenever it's a computer doing it, it always feels
Yeah.
like it's cheating.
Yeah, but then at the same time, if a human's doing it, they can cheat.
Yeah, I would. I'd get heads every time. Like I don't understand. Yes.
I don't know.
I wish there was not a coin flipping mechanic in the Pokemon trading card game at all. But I mean, we're 20 plus years into the
Yeah, it
Pokemon
ain't going
card
nowhere.
game.
They ain't gonna get rid of it now.
Hey, but if you red card somebody on turn 1,
Hey, bro,
you got a
nasty.
50-50 chance they gonna concede.
Bro. Hey, man,
Cause I definitely,
I ain't gonna lie.
I got them in all my decks now. Just one. I just needed it because every once in a while it comes up first. I get it in my hand off rip.
Hey, man, if you got 5 cards in your hand, you getting red carded.
Oh, you get easily.
You got at least 5. You got at least 4.
What you got them cards for?
What you holding
playing
on for?
You ain't putting nothing down on the field.
What you
I'm happy
got?
when I get red carded.
Yeah.
If I'm having 5 cards in my hands because I can't play any of them, you just reset my hand so I can get something I can play.
Maybe I'm telling you,
No.
I done red carded like turn 1 or 2, probably about 6 times. I done got 3 concedes out of that.
And I would keep stuff in my hand because no, I don't want him to know what I got yet. Oh, fuck that red card, bro. Really? Jeez.
Also, hey, it's some strong Pokemon. But Venusaur EX, well, that's a tough some bitch to deal with.
Hey, that is a thick some bitch.
Bro, he got 180 HP, hits you for the beam that's taking 100, plus it heals him.
Yeah, for like 30, I think.
I think it's 60.
Or it might be. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And no, and his move does more than 100. I believe.
Is it
that.
120?
I don't know. It's a lot.
This is a Pokemon TCG Pocket podcast.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk tips and strategies and.
So you know who I think is really underrated? Rhydon.
Really?
Yeah, I think Rhydon and Graveler or Golem are
Are
really
they even in
underrated.
the game?
Huh? Yeah,
I haven't seen Rhydon.
I didn't see any of those Pokemon.
I have,
but you're not using fighting Pokemon that's not Machamp or like Hitmonlee, because he can kick the back line.
I use Sand. Who I use?
Sand Slash.
No, fucking Cubone.
Oh, Marowak.
Marowak.
Yeah, with that
Boomerang.
That boomerang.
That one and the other one are good.
I'll put one of each when I have my deck. Yeah, because if you can get the other one early, what is it? Only two energy for like 80. Yeah.
Well, some of these things are just so like. What am I supposed to do with a Starmie that does 90 damage for 2 water?
Kill him.
I can't because he's killing my Pokemon. Take a 90
switch out whenever it wants for free.
bro.
Yeah, that's right. It does have free retreat, doesn't it?
Or if it doesn't have, if it doesn't, it don't matter if I
It's
can't
only got
kill
120 HP. So if you can kill it, you get 2 parents.
Okay, bro. I got like 3 basic Pokemon. That's it. That's all I got.
Why you got what's called out there? I was gonna say Cloyster, but not Cloyster.
Wasted.
Shelter.
I don't like the way he looks.
Yeah, but you don't have Cloyster.
I know. I can't pull it.
You can buy it.
Yeah, you can use your.
I cannot pull it out of my deck.
Yes, you can if you use them points that you got that you've been opening packs with.
No, I'm talking about I can't draw it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you talking about you can? It's in your deck, but you can.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's only 20 cards, Steve. You gonna get it.
Yeah. I don't,
All right. Well, we just lost the rest of our listeners.
what you mean? Pokemon TCG Pocket is hot right now.
Hot in the streets, my boy.
Let us know what teams you're playing and how much you hate Misty. And then the Mewtwo and Gardevoir combo.
And the lady that makes you switch out.
Sabrina.
Oh, Sabrina? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sabrina be messing people up.
I love that card.
Oh,
I do too.
Sabrina's great.
I be like, oh man, you really got that together. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Floop, floop.
Go ahead and put somebody else in.
And then they play, what was it, X Speed, and then they just immediately retreat that Pokemon and bring the big dick Pokemon back in and then kill you.
Now the best part is where they're building up a Mewtwo on their bench, and it's got like 4 energy, and they're about to bring it out, or they got 3 energy, and they're about to bring it out. And you Sabrina, and they're like, "Oh, I'll just go and bring Mewtwo out," and then you drop your Jinx.
Wait.
What does Jinx do?
It does more damage based on how much energy.
Oh,
they have.
yeah, that's right. There you go. There's ways to counter things.
Mm-hmm.
But, it kind of sucks if you like certain type of Pokemon, they may just be
Obsolete.
But, they're always adding more cards, so.
Yeah, if you play metal Pokemon, Steel.
Yeah, they don't have a lot going for them right now.
Somebody will figure something out, and then everybody will play with that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Talk to us about what we got going on, though.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Shit, well, what do you want to talk about? Oh, I guess we're going to look at some release trailers. Now,
Some just one, the one that you said.
No, I thought, okay, well, we looked at videos of other ones. That's right. Anyway, I saw this game on YouTube and didn't know nothing about it.
Okay.
I clicked on it because it looked cool, and we're going to watch it.
What's it called?
Moons of something. I can't remember.
So, what's it? Astronauts?
This is not what I was expecting.
Me, not at all. How many players is this?
I think it's more like a.
That graphic style is dope, though.
I love it. It's like that old school computer graphics.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's like Lemmings and.
Yeah, I see what you like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like Lemmings and like a mix with a side scroller.
Kind of Lost Viking-ish.
I don't like the vehicles, though.
I don't like that thing in the background.
I'm doing awesome.
Okay, so you command the group.
Yeah, I guess you got to get them to the end.
Yeah, he should have laughed at you. And so he's like the main one, though.
Right.
Okay.
He's the one trying to like save everybody, and
Why does he keep flashing of chicks with big tits?
because that's his teammates.
Oh.
I think.
Why are they just flashing on the screen?
Trying to tell you how,
Like subliminal messaging.
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
you getting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Moons of Darsalon.
I mean, they had aliens on there too. There's the main character. But I like the art style too, because it's kind of like the 1950s, like
Flash Gordon.
Yeah, Flash
Yeah.
Gordon.
Comes out
So,
February 6th.
so you still got a while to go, but it looks fun. Play has no limits too, so
Keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
It really doesn't, man. Not between these cool games and then like your imagination.
Imagination Station.
Wow.
imagination.
If you could do
there's a. I'm sorry.
you do those graphics, Zach, when we do that.
He's not going to do that.
No, I'm not doing that.
You're talented enough to do it.
I believe
No,
in
I'm
you,
not.
but he's not going to.
Rotoscope, man.
We should do a podcast in rotoscope.
Bro, Zach is not gonna rotoscope our whole podcast.
That'd be awesome.
I don't even know what that means.
You've
It's like
seen
it's like the Take Me On video.
No.
The
Or Take
what?
On Me.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Take on me.
Yeah, like Take On Me. You know when he went to like the other world, like the
Take on
the
me.
drawn world.
No.
Bro, Zach. Yes, you have.
Oh,
Yeah, immediately. Oh.
like he's in a comic book.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, also rotoscope is like the
but it's like when it's moving.
what's dang.
Lightsabers.
There's a game that's like rotoscoped. It's like a classic game. I can't remember the name of it.
Not Dragon's Lair, it's the other one.
Yeah, it's one that kind of moves like Prince of Persia. It's got that kind of gameplay style where like everything's super fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, what's the name of that game?
I don't know.
Anyway, you know, Zach mentioned Imagination Station. There used to be a VHS series of a guy teaching you how to draw. It was called Imagination Station.
Really?
Yeah,
That sounds kind of cool.
it was
Pretty sure there's like 70 YouTube videos of people doing that now.
probably.
Yeah, that's cool though.
All right.
good
What was
times.
this controversy you were mentioning?
About the VGA nominations.
Which we'll go over next week.
Yeah, so we're not going to go deep dive into the nominations themselves, but a few of them, well, I know at least one of them was actually DLC to a game that came out previously. And so this year they're allowing DLCs to be nominated for Game of the Year. And some people are fine with it, some people aren't. Well, I can kind of see both sides to it.
I think that shit's stupid, bro.
What part?
All of it.
Yeah,
The VGAs, awards,
life.
video games. Just,
No, like Steven said, I can see both sides. I really think it's something to where you have these people who take these weird angles on things. Like
Yeah.
they're trying to give it to Elden Ring twice. And it's like, so? Like, first and foremost,
if the
so-
game's good enough,
yeah,
like,
like if they like it that much, that's
Yeah.
cool. The Game Awards don't like make or break any game. It's like the Game Awards hasn't made a game that was popular become like into the stratosphere. By the time the
feel
Game
like-
Awards come out, it's
That's the same for movies too. I
Yeah.
feel like just because a movie wins an award doesn't mean that it's going to get. It might get a little extra viewing, but
it used to like with DVDs and stuff like that. But
Right.
nowadays, bro, everybody's consumed the content
yeah,
before the awards are even announced.
well, I would guess it's kind of the same as in the video game industry as it is in the movie industry. Maybe not quite as much, but the accolades that you will get. So let's say if you got like best director
Mhm.
or like best lead actor or something like that, you can use those awards or nominations at least to get
the leverage.
better roles and more money and stuff like that. And I'm assuming you could probably do the same thing happens with the video games as well. It's just it's just kind of more behind the scenes.
I don't know if they. Yeah, I mean, we really don't know as much of the inner workings of games as much as films and even music and TV and stuff like that. Just because one, the amount of coverage that side of it gets,
Right.
it's usually it's not much, but it's also like it's always with a particular like focus. It's never like the broad aspect of like how does a game company get put together and how does a team get put together.
Right.
It's more just like because these people over here made this game and we either like it or we hate it type
Yeah.
of thing. And I could imagine to your point that there could be some bonuses from people, not like actual like they got X amount of money for winning or getting nominated, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it makes your portfolio look better. I get that part of it. But I just don't think it's a make or break for any game.
Yeah, it's kind of like you said. By the time the VGAs are out, Elden Ring's been out for a year already. It's done made millions of dollars. It's not gonna.
Elden Ring's been out for several years.
Oh yeah,
Well-
with the DLC.
Well, I'm saying by the time I was using that for an example. By the time the VGAs come out for that year, the game has already been out for so long that it's pretty much gotten most of its sales.
Right. And when it won Game of the Year a couple years ago, it was probably a non-zero amount of people that ended up buying the game because of that.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it's definitely some.
exactly. There's a
But
non-zero
it wasn't like
It's not gonna sell.
it didn't
Billions
give
more
them an extra
copies.
million
Yeah,
copies.
no.
Yeah, it doesn't even like a lot of times you won't see like the VG charts of it. It's not like it thrusts it back into the top 5 or anything like that. Like that's already pretty much what it's going to be at that point.
Right.
You know, unless the game has just come out and it's still either like building up or still being around the top game.
Now it would probably help a game who came out just a few months prior.
Like October.
Right. Yeah.
But even then,
Yeah.
it's like, all right. So like we had, remember God of War had come out like right before the Game Awards.
Yeah.
It's God of War. It's gonna get the press it's gonna get. Like, is it cool to be like, on top of that, it won, Game of the Year. Cool. But it wasn't going to, like you said, it's a non-zero amount, but it's not so much affecting much of anything about, I was gonna buy it, but it won Game of the Year. I'm staying away.
Or maybe if it was a much smaller game, who somehow won it that year, which I'm pretty sure it's probably happened. So
Well, I think
more
games like It Takes Two,
It takes two.
Yeah, it takes two.
they could be helped by it, right?
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
what else has come out this year that's nominated? Like those games they're not going to be affected by it too much.
We'll deep dive into the nominations
And
next week. But
We'll announce it several times. But on December 12th, we're going to do a live podcast that night.
Ooh, baby.
And we're going to be watching the VGAs.
Yes.
Indeed.
So please
Come
make
out
sure
and
to
join
join.
us on our Twitch. No, we're going to put it on our YouTube.
It's gonna be on
Yeah,
YouTube,
it's
yeah.
through YouTube.
We'll put links to that in the show notes, and it should be. I got to figure all that out still.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll keep saying it that way. Try to keep it at the forefront.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's only 2 episodes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get it.
Time for some
We
sleep.
used to, when we had the shop still, it was kind of a tradition. We'd all come in and watch VGAs together. So we're gonna try to keep it alive, at least in spirit.
Yeah, man. I think it'll be a good time.
Yeah.
We get to do some live interacting with people, so that should be fun.
Yeah. Get to see people's, reactions. Get to see all those new trailers.
That's what I'm always excited for. Like, I mean, that's why we're here, right?
I mean,
That's
that's
the only reason
that's
why
the
I
main
watch the
reason for the
VGAs.
VGAs.
I
Yeah.
don't give a shit about the awards.
I don't. I really don't.
They're not.
no, I mean,
they're not as good as the L2N awards.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, bro.
That is the
L2N
real-
Awards definitely needs its own show.
Yes. Okay. We need all
All
the,
usually the episode after Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually wait till the end of the year,
Yeah. Like these
like some.
pieces of.
But I think what people were kind of scared was that if they're gonna start nominating DLCs, then that's all companies are gonna focus on is just making a game and then pumping out DLCs
the
for.
fuck up.
Yes. Thank you.
But see, here's my thing: like, don't think
You
of
can't
it
make
as
DLC to fucking games that don't exist.
Let-
They make games to get DLC.
don't think of them. So like Shadow of the Erd Tree, that's the one people are
What is that?
that's the DLC for
Shadows of the Erd
Erd
Tree.
Tree. It's the DLC for Elden Ring.
Oh.
But see, I was thinking about it. That's not. Don't think of it as DLC. Think of it as an expansion.
Yeah,
If
but
you think of it as an expansion, which is technically DLC, but it's just more.
You better talk yourself in a circle, aren't you?
No, like you remember how you used to get
I know.
old games
like StarCraft and
that
then
would come
Brood
out
War.
like it'd be like full-fledged expansions, or like Neverwinter Nights 2 and Mask of Betrayal. It's not just DLC. It's not horse armor. It's a full-fledged game.
Yeah, and if it's just horse armor, it's not going to get fucking nominated.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. Well,
If they
I think people, of course, being able to react, like, let me figure out the angle on how I get people to one. I hate the reactions for content. Like I really do. And I know this sounds crazy coming from people who make content, but trust me, we're not trying to jump on the reaction as soon as something happens for the sake of trying to get the video out.
Yeah, we are.
No, we not. Because we release way more content if we actually were.
Yeah.
Like we don't have our finger on the pulse like that, or we don't care, okay? Because it's greasy to me personally, but also they're never really saying anything. Like they make it seem like they have this big point about protecting some shit in the industry that they don't even really like. You're adjacent to it. You're not in it. You don't make games. You never hear this stuff from actual developers. Even anonymously, you don't hear this stuff from developers because they're not focused on arbitrary things like whether or not DLC can be game of the year. Like this is supposed to be just a celebration of gaming. And if this is one of the better things in gaming that year, it's one of the better things in gaming. Yay, prop it up. That's what we're supposed to do. Even if it doesn't win, The idea that somebody could make an expansion that good to where a lot of people are like, kind of think this is one of the best things to come out this year. Because that's what Game of the Year is, right? Like, out of the things that were released that year, is this one of the best things? And I don't even like Elden Ring in those games. And I saw the response to that DLC. It seemed like people really, really thought it was really good. I don't know. Enjoy it.
Yeah, whenever something takes over Twitch for a week or two,
That ain't just chatting.
right?
Yeah.
You know that it's something significant.
Yeah.
And to that point, that's going to lead into next week's discussion. There were some things that should have been nominated, things that shouldn't have been nominated, potentially. But
Every
we're going to
year
get to that
things
later.
snubbed.
That's also could be something that a lot of people are upset about, how DLC gets nominated or expansions get nominated, and a brand new, fresh game that potentially deserved it didn't. So
Deserve is such a strong word, especially in the realm of video games, that it almost means nothing. What did nobody?
Hogwarts Legacy didn't get
it's true.
even a wink at last year.
No, and that thing
Not now.
ran gaming for at least 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Like it was the game.
It's all politics, man. You got to
Is
money.
it? Is
you
it
gotta-
politics?
Yeah, you got to buy
what's
the votes, and then you got to chum up with Geoff Keighley, and then
Oh, that was right. You gotta
have
get
the
up with
trailers. Yeah, and then
suckle at the teat, huh?
yeah, suckle at Geoff's teeth.
Bro, go outside. Like, it's fun. You turn something that's supposed to be so fun, you turn it into this thing that's not fun.
Although I will say this, one thing I hate about the culture now and stuff like that is like there's always like some super negative, like dark side to everything.
And that's what I hate, bro. It is a lot of it is made up.
Oh, this is such a cool announcement. But did you know about this?
Hey
What
man,
this
you know
could
they be
potentially lead to?
putting hamsters in laboratories and like eating them. You be like, bro, that's not
shit.
true.
Yeah.
You know this company is 6 degrees separated from sweatshops. Yeah, we all are.
Definitely. What kind of phone you got?
Exactly. A phone. What kind of
shoes you
device
got
you
on?
got? You drive a car?
What clothes you wear?
Hey, you drive a car? I am a car. Like, bro, I'm not. Bro, I'm telling you, I love video games so much that I hate 90% of the things surrounding games.
But like, here's the thing too, though. Like, I say that I hate it, but you also need that little bit of I guess skepticism. I would say.
Yeah, but what are we being actually skeptical of? I
But
can
you never know.
Of what?
I'm just saying, you never know. You got to keep your eyes open. You keep it vigilant. Not your third eye.
Oh, not your. I can't keep my third eye
not the third
open,
one.
but keep the other two open.
Get the other two
You might
open.
well still be asleep then.
Oh shit, you right. Oh, I'm just saying, just find a healthy balance. Okay, there's not bad in everything, and just because something happens doesn't mean there's some big,
There's no
dark
nefarious
reason for
plot
it.
coming for like 99.9% of
Not
everything. in
not
video
always,
games.
but sometimes there is nefarious plots
You know what
behind
the
it.
nefarious plot is? They try to get you to give them some money. So don't give them money if you don't want to give them money, or give them money.
But if I don't give them money, how am I gonna play it?
You don't have to play it. First
Yeah,
of all,
I do.
you don't have to play everything. Can we establish that?
FOMO.
You ain't missing out.
I'm figuring I'm
90% of people on the internet lying to you.
No,
Yes.
not 90%.
Yes. They not playing every game because all of them broke.
I can play every game. I play every game for like a couple hours,
No.
and then never touch them again.
Okay. People aren't actually playing games, but they got opinions on things. And then even if they playing them, a lot of times you ain't even spending money on stuff. You stealing. I know you stealing. Okay. That's why you mad that they be cracking down on stealing, because you be stealing.
What are we talking about?
I played Dragon Age Veilguard. And last week, I didn't appreciate the way y'all was talking about the game. That nobody
What you mean?
played.
But no
one of us was full on the Dragon Veilguard train.
Yeah, he gonna get it. He gonna support it. He gonna do what he got to do.
And Steven really didn't talk shit.
No, he didn't talk shit, but he ain't play it.
Bro, I can't.
You can play it. You don't want to play
I
it.
can't play it, but I'm saying like I don't want to talk too much shit about it because I haven't played it. I also don't want to praise it that much too because
You can. It's okay to celebrate things.
okay, you're right. We can celebrate things.
I played it, and it is the best Dragon Age, not called Dragon Age Origins.
Okay,
Because nothing will beat Dragon Age Origins, just like nothing will beat Mass Effect 1 for me. but this is probably their Mass Effect 2 of Dragon Age. Now, I don't know what that means for the series long term, because the problem with Mass Effect 2 is it was so good that nothing will ever be as good as Mass Effect 2. And Mass Effect 3 wasn't really a bad game. It just wasn't Mass Effect 2.
It's just more Mass Effect 2. It was just more of Mass Effect 2.
Exactly, but we already had it, and Mass Effect 2 was such an improvement of 1 in ways I couldn't even get mad at, except the inventory system, that it was like, I have to recognize this is just a better experience overall. Dragon Age, Veilguard, from what they've been trying to do with Dragon Age, post Dragon Age Origins, it is the best version of that. Like Inquisition, pretty good game. Dragon Age 2, that's the 2 is right, because it was some deuce. And not because even the gameplay itself wasn't that bad. It was the fact that, one, we find out later that the game was made in 9 months. So how much can you really do? Which leads the reason why we had the same background for like 80% of the game. Like, that was just a bad look for them. You know, it wasn't the best of their ability. It's kind of like Mass Effect Andromeda. You got to give them something to actually make if you want something to be good. But yeah, the way the gameplay is, like I said, I think you'd really enjoy the combat of it finally, because it's like, if we're not going to be an actual like RPG, this is probably what you want from it then. So like, it was way more responsive than the other 2 Dragon Age post Origins. Right. That was one of the biggest things. I'm probably going to try to play it after I beat it. I'm on the last mission.
Where'd you get it on?
Xbox. Yeah. And, but I'm gonna do a melee run, because at least maybe do like a rogue or something, because I feel like the melee combat probably is the best combat. The spell stuff is much better than it was before. It's better than Inquisition, because Inquisition was still trying to pretend like it wasn't all action adventure style, like action combat, but it's like, I just look kind of stupid over here going, Now it's like I'm doing actual stuff, and like they reward you for being able to like chain combos and stuff now, even when you're doing like there's kind of like what we were talking about with Path of Exile, where you pick a base class, but here's all the skills that like a mage gets, and you could go into necromancy, or you can go into fire or electric or ice, or a combination, or you could do more with, because everybody has multiple weapons now, so you can either use a staff, or you can use the mages use a dagger and orb, magic orb. So you can kind of decide how you want to, and you can change mid fight which weapons and stuff like that, which kind of changes some of your moves and things like that. So that part was really good. The characters, a lot less Varric than I thought. You know, spoilers, not as much Varric as I thought was going to be in the game. Yes, he's more of a bridge between Inquisition and this game, which again, reason why I say the Mass Effect 2 vibes, this is the first one that they've really been like, no, the stuff that you did in this one, we actually going to really talk about it, and it's going to come back, and it's going to have, you know, some actual consequences this time. So I thought that was really good.
Okay. Does it matter how you play the first one, or Inquisition?
You know, I don't know, because I haven't looked it up yet, like exactly what changes, because I basically just put in what I did in Inquisition. So the stuff that
is it like a comic at the beginning?
Yeah, there's a thing to be like, hey, what did you do in Inquisition? And then they'll kind of give you an explanation, like, this is what you're saying if you said you did this, if you didn't play Inquisition. Because you actually, even when you make your character, you make Rook, which is the new main character, but then you make the Inquisitor from Inquisition, so that when they show up, then it makes a lot more sense.
Because my Grey Warden show up?
Buddy, we both know what your Grey Warden did. I don't know why you keep fighting this.
Not everybody's
walked into the woods like a sick dog, and he disappeared. Never to be seen again.
Not everybody's Grey Warden.
Yeah, everybody's Grey Warden apparently did that. Even the one that I had that didn't do that, he still did it too. Okay, he's gone, because every Grey Warden does what he did, which is eventually the blight get too much for your body, and you gotta walk in the woods, never to be seen again. Actually, it's like one of the worst factions for a main character. The way they explain the Grey Wardens, like they all eventually just get blood poisoned, and then they gotta walk in the woods and die, because they don't want when they die for it to spread to nobody else. So, okay, yeah, he in the woods, man, somewhere. You might see a statue of him like this in the deep roads.
There you go. I don't want to go to the deep roads.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Fuck the deep roads.
Ain't nothing but ogres and blight down there,
and dwarves
and tendrils. Yeah, it's dwarves, but like. They do a really good job of like giving each of the races a lot more focus on their histories and like stuff like that. I think they did a great job of really like, because on Dragon Age Origins we was reading codexes all day because that's what we was doing in Mass Effect. So you was learning a lot of stuff, but you was reading a lot of stuff. They do a lot more to present it to you in this one. And the story's been pretty good so far. Some of the characters are like generic archetypes. Some of the characters I kind of like more, but to me, I haven't seen like a bad character, at least from like the characters you play with. I still end up playing with like 2 chicks because, come on, man. You know what this is. Walk around no hard legs. But yeah, no, I think a lot of people who are complaining about this game ain't playing the game. Like, I don't know what they're playing. And I just think that, one, why you got so much time to complain about a game you don't want to play?
I like being mad.
Talk to him. Talk to him about it.
I like being mad.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you just, there's a lot of people just talking shit.
Yeah.
But if you have legitimate reasons for not liking the game, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, but just like these tirades about like, the game's gonna flop, it sucks, and all this stuff. It's like, bro, you spend that much time talking about stuff you don't like.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Why for we can't just have the Dragon Age Origin series and then they just made like
Dragon Age Effect over here.
just made whatever that thing is.
I mean, I'd be all
whatever
for
that new
that.
series is.
But they don't got resources like that.
No, they don't, especially not now.
Hey, look, they only a multi-billion-dollar company that literally makes money hand over foot with the FIFA and Madden series.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I don't want to think about EA. I was thinking more about BioWare.
Yeah, they can cut the check. They can make this stuff.
Cut the check.
Well, then like people lying about the sales and all that stuff, talking about it ain't selling and all this. It's like, bro, it is selling. Don't be mad that it's not selling. Like, it
because
is.
then you say it sold for like $1 million in the first week.
Yeah, it did $1 million in the first week. They tell me, well, Steam has said only sold 221,000 concurrent players at once. It's like, yeah, but this Dragon Age isn't just a PC game. It's big on consoles. It's like Mass Effect. It's big on consoles.
People don't all play at the same time.
Yes, they do. Everybody playing the same day it came out at the same moment. We're gonna look at the right then, and like, even if it don't sell what people think a blockbuster game should sell, bro, there's only a handful of games that's really selling like that. Like, most games, bro, doing 1 million copies. I know EA probably gonna say it was a failure anyway, just for tax purposes. But 1 million games in a week, that's a pretty good number. I think most companies would be pretty happy about that.
So you think BioWare is going to be in good shape?
They're getting dissolved because that's what they said on the internet. Yeah, because
true?
No, they finna they making Mass Effect. Now I will say this: I like what they did with using the Inquisitor as a way to transition to the new character. I really hope that if they're gonna do this Shepard, the Shepard timeline Mass Effect, that if Shepard's not in the game, they get somebody from Shepard's crew to be that transitional person to the new character. I think that's a good way to bridge the gap. I think that's what they've been trying to figure out with Dragon Age is like,
Or maybe that's what they use Dragon Age to figure out what to do with Mass Effect.
and that's what I'm really hoping. I'm hoping that that's what they do with what they've learned from Dragon Age is like, you can bring in a new version of a character, but also still, even if you're not going to make this game be based on all the consequences of the previous game, reward the people for playing it and let them transition to the new person. I think they do a really good job of that. Because, I mean, that main character is going to be whatever you make it, but also showing the differences between the Inquisitor and Rook, I think, is a good idea, too.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's, honestly, for me personally, now I think, other people may not find it like I do, but I don't like the fact that it changes protagonists every game.
I think they made a error in calculation on not realizing how many people want to continue with that person.
Yeah.
Like, I think that they really thought it was like, oh, this is really just a one-off with Mass Effect, and that'll be the series that we do it with. But you can't just do that every time. And we're like, no, you can, and we want it.
I like playing Commander Shepard. I want to play him in the whole trilogy. That
Play
was
them in
great.
7 games if you make them.
If they made the new trilogy or new Mass Effect game with Commander Shepard, I'd be happy with that.
Bro, they ain't even got to explain it. Don't even explain it. Just start the mission off. Commander Shepard, you got to save us again. Cool.
All right, let's do it.
Or blow him up again and be like, reconfigure him. Cool.
All right, do it again. Let's go. I think
Cerberus 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
Cool.
I think they did try to do something like that with Dragon Age 2, but people did not like that at all.
Well, it was also a rushed game.
Yeah,
They made it to like where it wasn't generic. It's not the Grey Warden. It's not the Inquisitor. It's not Rook.
Yeah, they were trying to make it
actual
Commander
Hawk.
Shepard.
Yeah, they were trying to make their Commander Shepard.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for them,
They picked the wrong game to do
they
it.
picked the wrong game to do it in. So yeah, Hawk with a
champion.
E at the end.
Bro, that like Ethan Hawke.
And I guess maybe they decided it's best to, this is going to be the Dragon Age thing. We got a new person every time, but I don't know. I just like, me personally, I would like to have my Grey Warden character and just continue his adventures, throughout the game.
I think them picking the Grey Warden and then saying what happens to Grey Warden, because I mean they say that in the Origins, like you got a shortened lifespan because you're a Grey Warden.
Yeah, I mean, and they could have figured a way around that, some sort of magical things like, oh, this one's special, he's
It'd break the lore of the game, and then it cause doubt.
The rules, Steven.
the
It would doubt
rules,
the
the rules.
immersiveness of the game, and
Yep.
I mean,
it would
yeah,
ruin the whole vibe, and
You got plot armor now because the game don't make sense.
yeah. And now you're invincible, so what's the point of you?
I didn't say invincible. Golly,
And
wait a minute.
yeah.
So we have all the games that take place within like a 5-year time span.
That's a lot of conflict.
Okay, yeah, a lot of
I
shit.
got great streaks in this one though. It's the last ride right here.
It's the last one, baby.
No, I really hope people like, one, as always, we've said this plenty of times, like discover things on your own. Don't use people's opinions to tell you what you should and shouldn't like.
Except for when we tell you.
Now, if we tell you something, bro, I'm looking out for you now. God, like listen to me.
We have your best interests at
We're
heart.
smart.
Okay,
Wicked smart.
We're wicked smart.
we know what's good for you and what's bad for you.
Except for if we disagree with each other, then like they don't know what they talking about. Listen to me.
Listen to me. No, that's always the biggest thing. Really, with any form of media, or anything in general, who's gonna tell you how you're gonna like a movie or not? Don't listen to reviews. Just go watch it.
Yeah,
If it looks interesting to you, check it out.
bro. So this is what I was telling my daughter about, because she was like she was apprehensive about going to see Red One, but she kind of wanted to see it, but she was like, I don't want it to be bad. And I'm like, listen, I went to the theater with multiple people and purchased a ticket to Dragon Ball Z the movie. I
How
knew
about the one with
Chow Yun Fat.
With Evolution, Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, that's what it was. Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah.
Everything
why
about
would you support that?
because everything about it told me, this is gonna be bad, but it's Dragon Ball. We may never get anything of the sort ever again.
Because of that movie.
But also, they just wasn't really giving us the time. When Mario Brothers came out, guess what? I was like, Mom, we really want to go see the Mario Brothers movie. And
Well,
she
that was a classic.
for a lot of people, it is, but box office wise, it wasn't.
We need to go. We need to actually watch. I got it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, we definitely need to watch it. Okay, next Mario Day, we watching that.
I'm working that day.
You don't know what day it is.
Yeah, I do.
The Rock was dressed like one of them Goombas the other day too.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
For real.
Yeah, he had like the red jacket with the turtleneck on, and they was like, bro, he like the Goomba from the movie.
He does like the
He
goofy.
did. The head shape. too.
He's just tiny head.
Well, he doesn't have a tiny head.
He's got a
big ass
huge body.
Yeah, they
Big body.
Bevo Laddie got more head than he got body. I love her so much. But yeah, she was apprehensive about seeing that movie, and then we watched it and it was cool. And it's like, yeah, even if something ends up being bad, like sometimes, man, it's just cool to try stuff out.
Yeah.
It's the worst that can happen. Now, granted, I understand. Listen, games on average is about 70 $70. So I know you got to be more selective, and that's okay. But don't miss out on fun and what you would enjoy because somebody told you to hate it. All right.
Yeah, I try not to see like any, especially if something I'm looking forward to. I don't want to hear any reviews. I don't want to hear anybody's first impressions. Or
people that be posting all the scores from all the publications a week before a game comes out. Why?
because if there's a game coming out and I think, oh man, it's gonna be great, and then I see like it's
7s, 6s.
Bro, even if it's a 9.5, I was like, oh, still, I don't want
Not perfect.
It's not perfect. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, what's wrong with
I
it?
just don't. I don't want that in my head.
No, you don't.
I want to come in fresh.
Yeah, I think if you can go into things with your own set of expectations, but based on the things that you like and not some things that somebody else is like, they tell you to watch out for this part of it. You know, like when you told me they were showing the scene of the different character in Dragon Age, and they like, look at this is so cringe. I'm like, yeah, it might even be like in fact cringe, but you watching a certain scene of a game where all of these other scenes that happened before you have zero context of, and somebody's already telling you, like the title of the videos for that stuff like that be like cringe, the most cringiest thing you've seen. It's
So
like,
you're already prepared for.
yeah, like it's a little, you know, you're trying to persuade them. Let them pick for themselves. You download a virus.
Probably know what you're doing over there, but there's a lot of pop-ups and gifts.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't like things that I think that I won't enjoy. I generally just avoid them. Not like I'm scared to look at it, but like they got no interest in me. You know what I'm saying? Like I play sports games, but I don't play FIFA. But I don't go around being like, that's a piece of shit FIFA. Look at look at the new Gran Turismo. It's fucking ass, bro. It's like I just won't. I don't think about it. You think about games like you think about the Crew 2?
Yeah, I do. Think about games I hate all the time.
Also, people are suing Ubisoft about the Crew because they took the thing offline and they can't play it no more.
The first one?
Yeah,
I mean, it won't hold any water
I know. It sucks.
because you agree to a bunch of shit before you even play the game.
But I was pressing X real fast so I can get to the game.
I'm pretty sure it says that we can take this shit down at any point and you can't be fucking mad.
But I didn't really. I read it. All right,
So
look,
in
I pressed
that
square.
case, they can countersue you for wasting their fucking time.
which at this point, based on Ubisoft's current finances,
They might.
they might.
we need every book we can get.
Bro, we can't afford the court costs right now. Like it's gonna kill us in the fourth quarter financials.
There's no way that people just be doing shit. That's all it is. People just be doing shit.
You know what? I wish I had the time and the resources to waste trying to sue.
You know,
Ubisoft.
honestly, but you know what though? I don't fucking blame them. Why not? Go for it. Like so,
I'll
like,
sign this class action
even-
lawsuit to try to get the $20.
there you go, boom.
Use,
So like,
use that money for the class action lawsuit and hire somebody to make it where you can play it offline.
oh, you could probably do that. Yeah.
Because you can get not necessarily offline, but get somebody that
Peer to peer at least.
right that can make it so. There's tons of games that have gone offline that you can still play. You can still play fucking Warhammer Age of Reckoning.
Yeah.
So you can't play that at all though, right? The Crew too.
Well, until somebody does what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Because like people do
Which
that.
is which you could play a single player version of the Crew 2 at one point, right? Like or you play an
it's
offline
not
version.
Crew 2, right? It's
No,
just
the Crew 1.
The Crew
Crew
1.
1.
So you can play an offline version of that,
Because
right?
they want people to play Crew 2. They want you to move to the.
Yeah, you
new-
have to log in to play the Crew, even if you just playing like not with nobody else.
That's what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted games where you got to log in and shit.
First of all, no consumer
Well, there was
asks
a
for
game-
login in games.
There was a game recently that is online only. Fuck, what
Is
was
it Star Wars Scoundrels? What's that game called?
No, it was
Shadows
like
of the Scoundrels?
something that came out like in the last week or two.
I don't know.
Scoundrels game.
I don't remember what it was now.
No, I remember seeing something about that too, where it's like,
people were complaining.
yeah,
that-
because it's a single player game, right?
yeah.
There's no reason.
How I know you ain't steal it,
Okay, sure. There's
bro.
some people who
Ubisoft,
still,
remember they reported, bro, they lost $500 million
suck my dick.
for piracy.
You might
In
lose
one-
$500 million in privacy.
One release of a game.
God,
What game was that?
It was like Assassin's Creed Black Flag or something.
it's ridiculous.
They was like, we probably lost about $500 million because of
Bro, you
piracy.
lying sacks of shit.
Oh,
There's no reason a single player game should be online all the time. In fact, there should be no reason that it even has to check to be online. Me personally.
I mean, yeah. See, that's the thing that like,
That's what's great about this, like Switch. That's why I bought that on the Switch.
dude, I buy so many games on the Switch just because I just don't want to have to deal with the possibility
I can
of
just
that.
pop it in and then play.
Yep.
Pop it in.
Pop that son bitch in. We playing.
Playing with it right then. No, it feels like you got to do it to like protect yourself, right? Just because, like, I bought some games digitally. I bought Dragon Age digitally. I bought Metaphor. I still plan on getting the physical copies of it, not just because I like the games and I want a copy, but like I do also feel like that store is gonna go down. And like Microsoft has done a good job of making things backwards compatible.
Man, the shitty thing about buying physical copies of games like for the Xbox and the PlayStation is most of the game isn't even on that fucking disc. If any of it is. You're still having it downloaded. If they ever take that download away.
70 gigs. Yeah, and you got to keep it installed. And you can't because they only came with 1 terabyte hard drives. Or you could pay $200 for
nasty work, fellas.
$200 for another terabyte.
Why do if I open the Xbox app on my PC, why does it also open the Riot launcher?
Because you got Riot Game installed. Because mine's also open. So when you open your Xbox thing,
I don't think I have League of Legends. Well, I probably do.
So Riot opens on mine, Battle.net opens on mine.
Like why?
Because I got Diablo installed.
Yeah, but I'm not playing that.
Yeah, but what if I need to check to see if it's updates?
Okay, when I want to play it, I will open up Battle.net and play it.
You can set it up where it doesn't open.
No, you can't.
Battle.net doesn't launch.
You got any Battle.net games on your PC?
Yeah, Diablo 4.
No, I'm talking about when I open up the Xbox app.
Yeah, when you open up the Xbox app, it's gonna open up Battle.net.
No, so
is yours connected though to your?
I don't know if it's connected.
So, like, if I open up the Xbox, the Riot app doesn't pop on my screen, but it's on my taskbar.
It's down there. It's open.
Which means that
it's because of their anti-cheat for Valorant.
Oh, okay.
That it's not the actual Riot. What you see is not the actual Riot launcher. It's their anti-cheat.
Okay, well, I'm not playing a Riot game.
But you might.
But don't cheat.
I'm not cheating. I'm trying to play Call of Duty. Why is anything of Riot down there?
Hey,
don't cheat.
Stop cheating.
I'm not cheating.
Yes, you are. How come you know? Why for you know before I come around the corner, you already pre-firing?
Because I hurt you.
Bro, I got silent step on. Fuck you.
And I got that little thing. It shows like the little line showing where everybody is.
That's a wild hand movements that you just had there.
I wasn't gonna say it. I was gonna let them rock, but I was thinking in my mind.
Y'all bunch of filthy McNasties over here. I'm trying to show hacking.
Is that how you hack?
Yeah, that's how you hack.
Shooting ropes.
Hey, man. Hey, what you write down over there?
Don't worry about it.
Hey,
you think his video editing skills ain't on par? About to show you.
I'm about to show you something right now.
It's gonna be worse than the Aqua Teen Dick episode.
We're gonna be rotoscoping, all right.
But are we excited because next week we're gonna talk about the Game Awards. Are we excited about what could be shown?
Oh hell yeah, I'm so excited.
Oh, you talking about for trailers?
Yeah.
We talking about that right now?
Yeah.
Heck
Because
yeah.
we're gonna be just talking about nominees next week.
Yeah.
What do you think they're gonna show?
I don't even fucking know.
So I just read this thing, unfortunately, that makes me kind of sad, but I also figured it might happen because I can see the buzz wasn't as good as it was before. So WB has canceled any further MK DLC. So that kind of sucks. Because I feel like they had.
What do you mean?
So there's no after this the stuff with Ghostface and stuff comes out. That's it. No more content.
Oh, I mean that's 2 years, right?
Yeah, but they don't have a game. So they had stopped, or if they were supposed to be working on Injustice 3, they never allocated the people to do it because they were still doing MK stuff because the sales were so good, and that they basically had more stuff that they were going to do. Like there was another.
So what did like the sales drop off or something?
Yeah, for the DLC, it was nowhere near what the previous.
Well, that means that we're going to get Injustice 3 then.
But we won't see a trailer for this one, and that was the thing.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think they have it. I don't think they have enough time because I don't think they were working on it because MK had been so successful. Like MK1 had been so consistently successful for them. Everything they was releasing, people was buying all the combat packs, and then this last one, that first combat pack sold like gangbusters, and it was weird. It's just they're doing this like.
How did it do it? Was it an Evo?
Yeah.
How did it do?
Sonic Fox won.
But how did it do? Like, how was his entries?
I mean, it was. I don't think it was as high as it was previously.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the consensus was that people didn't enjoy it as much as
some of the other ones.
Yeah,
especially like Street Fighter and Tekken.
Well, no, I
They-
mean
they-
that's
they-
what's
they
the one that
swung
came out
for the
before
fences
this?
on this one as far as adding new mechanics.
Yeah, with the companions and all of that.
I think people liked
Cameos.
the one before this one a lot more.
I mean, but that's happened pretty much with the past few of them. Where it's
But the
like,
one previous, it was more of a traditional
Yeah.
Like this
Right.
is the first time they've had like assists.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they kind of reset the universe and it's
You just mad because like Liu Kang ain't the main character no more.
no,
See,
that's why I'm mad.
he's still an integral part
No,
of it.
fuck that.
I still feel like they should have done some kind of DLC at some point in the last 10 years with collaboration with Big Trouble in Little China.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, if Kurt Russell walks out of that goddamn
Hey, bro, I'll buy that shit.
I don't even own the game and I'd buy that shit.
Yeah.
and then if they have like, they gotta put the rating like
Oh yeah. It's be a skin.
Yeah.
It's be a skin in the game for raiding.
Like they put like, and they said they did a lot of stuff like that. Like they didn't put that one in there, right? But putting the Jean-Claude Van Damme skin on Johnny Cage,
Yeah, that's cool.
like that's pretty badass.
That's
It's the
pretty
blood sport
awesome.
skin,
Yeah.
it's the Johnny Cage,
Yeah.
OG Johnny Cage skin.
That's what everybody thought he was.
But what do you want to see? What do you want to see at the Game Awards?
I would love to see Mass Effect, whatever they working on.
Do you think we see it right after Veilguard though?
They're gonna have to let
You know,
that
Probably
cook for a while.
next year thing.
Yeah.
Bro, and that's only if we don't see DLC for Veilguard at Summer Games.
Yeah.
Because the last couple of
I mean,
Inquisition,
even with DLC, I think you could do DLC and work on a new Mass Effect.
you could.
Because with DLC, you already have an established game, established engine. All you're doing is making more content, essentially, at that point. And you don't need a full team for that.
Yeah, you put the B team on that. Y'all just
But then the DLC doesn't do that well because you put the B.
no,
team
the B team. They're just doing all the grunt work. They all the content and stuff.
All the
is-
creative is still being come from,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Team
yeah,
A,
yeah.
which y'all
But all
make
the
it,
actual
though.
programming and stuff. We're gonna put this.
Again, what do you hope to see?
I hope to see something from Nintendo, but I don't think.
Yeah,
they're gonna
I
show
think
anything.
I just feel like they would want to do their own thing. But I would love for any indication, even if they don't show the Switch 2, but show like the first game
Yeah.
that's going to be on the Switch 2.
You don't
Like,
have to
what if
announce
we see
what
Metroid
system-
Prime 4?
Yeah, you don't have to really announce what system it's for.
I don't think we see it. We will not see a first party.
I know.
We will not see a first party
Nintendo.
IP announced.
You think we see Wolverine?
Ooh, we might see Wolverine.
No, we'll probably get a trailer for Ghost of Yotai. Or
Yeah.
Yode, whatever it's called.
Which one was
We already got a trailer for that.
The Ghost of Tsushima sequel.
Oh,
I know we got one, but they're going to show like Sony's.
I really want to play through that series or the
you
first
should
game.
play the first. Oh my, some good shit. And you got the PS5 now,
Mm,
the upscale version with that big ass TV.
Yeah.
Yo, this color's gonna pop. What do you think, or what would you like to see?
I don't know. Maybe more Gears.
oh
Ooh,
yeah.
we probably are getting a Gears trailer,
What
like
about-
a gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Resident Evil.
Ooh, what do you
Talking about
hold
Resident
on?
Evil 9?
What do you think we see? You think we see 9, or do you think we see a remake?
I think it's time for a new one. I think we're gonna see some of 9.
Yeah,
But the rumors saying it's gonna be a remake of
Code Veronica?
nah,
5.
5 is gonna get made. We might not get Code Veronica, which just like we probably won't get a 0 remake either.
Code Veronica is a direct sequel to what? 2?
2.
And 3. What is 3?
It's DLC to 2.
Right, but is it like.
It had its
takes
own
place-
release,
does it take
Darius.
place, like timeline wise, does it take
Happened-
place the same time as 2?
Yeah,
So before Code Veronica?
yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know we got 4, but Code Veronica wouldn't be. I honestly think people would be more excited about Code Veronica than they would be 5.
Well, the reason why 5.
And I know inside this room we all not a big fan of 5.
It wasn't the worst game. It just wasn't. It wasn't after 4. It wasn't what we thought the next Resident Evil would be like. The problem with 5 and why it's probably going to be the one is it's like the biggest selling one.
But was it? I know it was the biggest selling one because of 4, though.
Yeah, but Capcom don't treat it
Co-op.
like that. Capcom treats it like this was the crowning achievement. Like 4 was the critically acclaimed one that sold really well, so good that they took the GameCube version and put it on the other ones.
They put on everything.
Yeah, because originally it was just a GameCube game, but it did so good it was like, no, we got to put this on the other shit.
I mean, they didn't put it on Xbox, I guess.
No,
No.
They put it on PC.
PC and PS2. So the thing with 5 was even when people because the response to 5 initially was great. The sales were fantastic. It was just kind of like as everybody started to play it and like play through it, we're like, I don't know, man. It's just, stuff got kind of weird. He punching the boulders and, Wesker yelling out Chris like Liquid Snake yelling out Snake.
Chris. was very over the top.
Yeah. And then 6 came out and they was like, oh yeah, y'all basically just thought we wanted 5 again. without multiplayer, actually.
Yeah. So I think you'll definitely see some Resident Evil. I have no idea if it's going to be a remake or something new.
Where do you take? Because didn't 8 kind of like put a bow tie on the Ethan thing?
The Ethan thing, yes. Like he
Or
probably won't.
a bow, not a bow tie.
Well, he could have been wearing a bow tie. You can't see it. It's
You
first
want-
person.
Yeah, you go. You never know. Could be wearing a
But did
tuxedo
it kind
shirt.
of like wrap that story?
Yeah, that part of
Yeah.
the Resident Evil series is it's like the Resident Evil 6 with Jake. Like it's over with. Like they finished it. There's probably not gonna be any more. But also you might see Jake in 9.
Oh shit, you never know. It's gonna be. I don't know where I heard this, but there was a rumor that the new one's gonna be Leon and Jill.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah.
I've read people say that like that's the rumors that it's Leon.
They
and
weren't
Jill.
in any of 7 or 8, right?
No, it was Chris.
It was pretty
Yeah.
much just Chris.
Yeah, it was
right?
just Chris. Yeah, because I was trying to think like 7, the DLC. No, he wasn't in that. And then the stuff with 8. Yeah, it was.
So it
just,
could be basically what's going on with them at the same time.
because we haven't seen Jill since she had the Nina Williams fit on.
Timeline wise.
Yeah, timeline wise.
Which I don't know what that means, but
So in Resident Evil 5, she showed up blonde haired with this purple jumpsuit on that looks just like what Nina
Still
Williams.
like Lily Williams from Taken.
Yeah. So it was like because Nina Williams had a game.
what did she do in the game?
She was fighting like a Nina Williams.
She's doing karate.
Yeah, she was doing like martial arts and shit.
and
Right, but
flipping
what was
around.
she like? Well, why did she show up in the game?
Oh, because Wesker put a thing on her chest.
It took her over, basically
Yeah,
controlling
yeah,
her.
So
controller.
she was evil,
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then you shoot the thing off, but she still kept the fit.
but was she good at that point?
Yeah. She's like back to herself, but you know it was just weird because she was still like. They never explained like why you get blonde hair all of a sudden.
And you know,
Like she has clearly brown hair, and then all of a
trying to
sudden
do something different.
came with long ponytails.
I mean, girls color their hair all the time. But
true.
Guys color their hair.
Yeah, I know.
People color their hair all the time.
Ronnie had highlights in high school.
It's weird that brainwashed Jill Valentine
See,
will dye her hair blonde.
how you have time when you
Why?
brainwashed?
It's just
Like what's your daily life like when you get up? It's like brainwashed Jill.
Yeah, but she could have done it before she got brainwashed.
she
She
could
did
could
though.
have.
That's the thing. She didn't though. She
How do you
looked-
know?
Because in the cutscene, she looked like regular Jill, and then she got shot out the window, and like Wesker was doing the thing on Marvel's Capcom. We throw the glasses at you and then disappear and then come to it, and he was doing that stuff on them, and he's like he sidekicked her out the window, and then Chris was like,
Oh, she
"Oh
was
shit,
dead, right?
yeah." He was like, "Oh shit, Jill," and then Wesker was like,
He said it just like that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, Jill.
And then Wesker was like, and then because he did the Jerry class, and then he left, and then it was like, oh man, he escaped too. And he's like, yeah, I escaped with Jill, but you don't know that yet. And then she show up, and she
Or maybe
blonde.
it did something with her hair.
Wesker was like, need you dye your hair like mine.
No, but maybe it wasn't dye. Maybe it was something with whatever
It
he
was
was
the
using.
Las
Yeah.
Plagas, give you blonde hair.
But
Yeah,
why?
This is the new version.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Part of like the,
Made-
like
made-
the
turned you-
T-virus made them fucking rabid zombies. Maybe whatever he used
Turns you
made-
into a
turned-
to a whore too. Show off some cleavage.
Or she did have them things. Which kind of made sense.
it was
'Cause
deep.
that's what the Las Plagas thing was on
But
her
yeah,
chest
but
right
also,
there.
it also shows her ample
Bosom.
bosom. I'm just kidding, guys. That doesn't make you a whore if you do that. Don't get mad at me, please. It's just weird. I mean, obviously they did it. It's a cool redesign, but it's just also like
That's the version that she is on MVC 3. She's like evil Jill. She didn't have the MVC 2 Jill. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I would be happy to see some Resident Evil thing. Like, I would love for them to do another like Resident Evil 7. Like the Ethan style one where it's, because that one was scary as shit. Welcome to the family.
no.
Yeah. You shot him with that shotgun in the head and then he T-1000 his head back together.
Ooh, no.
Yeah.
I can't fight that.
I honestly think that whatever we get as far as 9 goes, I think it's going to be in that same style.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think they go back to like
Nah.
a 4 or 2 or 3.
Well, I think it makes it stand out.
Actually, you know what? I could see them going back to a 2, especially after these remakes.
I think if they make it like 2,
Right, they could make it like a brand new 2 style game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see that.
Which is why I'm thinking. That's why I'm hoping it's Code Veronica. Just because, honestly, they could remake Code Veronica and it'd be just like the original, just better graphics.
Right.
Just because it's
But like, as far as like a 9 though,
yeah.
a brand new one. Yeah.
but that's only
What if
Capcom.
they make one with Alice?
From the movies?
From the movies?
Yeah, they kind of bring her in.
I'd be happy with that.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, she gonna be able to do the down to down to down to down 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 to down. You know, that's the action sequence shit.
Flipping around, shooting
Yeah.
dual wielding
I'd
guns.
say bring her in like she is from the first movie,
Yeah,
where she's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
figuring things out.
yeah. Oh, see, that's a Capcom thing that they used to do too. You start with a character, maybe they let you play with her for a little bit, then she get a bump in the head.
And maybe you don't know you're Alice,
Oh shit!
and you're just kind of figuring things out.
Okay.
And if you're in first person like the Ethan games, you ain't gonna be able to see yourself, so you really not.
You
gonna
don't know.
Yep.
Who am I?
Can you wear that weird dress? It's gonna be real cold.
No, I think it'd be cool.
I'm just gonna look down the whole time. It might be cold in here.
Real cool.
So that's Capcom. You know what I hope we see?
I want to see Gears for sure, because we really haven't seen anything. Was that wasn't Summer of Games? Was that
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it was
no, it was a Microsoft presentation.
during the Summer of Games
Yeah.
timeline?
Yeah, like that whole during that month.
I guess
mean,
it
it's-
hasn't been that long.
Well, but yeah, it's true, but that's also, I mean, it's a decent amount of time. It's usually you show the teaser and then, you know.
Because it's got to be coming out by summer of next year.
I don't know. I mean, they really haven't. They've showed the teaser, and they didn't even talk about the teaser.
No, they didn't. They just showed it,
They just showed it, and then it
like
was
right at the end, right?
Yeah, and it was like over.
Yeah.
Thank
right?
you for watching. Yeah, it was like right at the end.
Fade to black.
Yep. But I know they don't have anything big announced post February. I think because there's Immortals.
Avowed.
I'll say Immortals an Avium. Yeah, Avowed. Not with the game I said. The game I said is already out. There's Avowed, and then there was Fable.
Oh, yeah.
I think Fable's like February. Is it Fable February? Like Avowed's January and Fable's February.
Fable's in February?
Really?
Are they even showing actual gameplay of that?
Well, you got the show. It's coming.
Oh, okay. You right. Okay.
Okay.
It just says 2025.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't have a date either. So yeah,
They could be a good, like a big gameplay reveal.
yeah,
Yeah.
They could,
Instead of Gears, I can see them showing that instead.
yep.
the Microsoft's got something.
I mean,
Something
they got a streak of just like they've done a good job. I know some people thinking that's kind of like too much, but I think having a pretty big game every 6 weeks or so is a pretty
Yeah,
good
because
thing.
I mean that's what Nintendo does.
Yeah. They just stagger them out. And every game isn't gonna be, every
not for
game isn't.
everybody.
Yeah, one Gears isn't good. Like every game isn't gonna be Gears, right? It's not every game is not a flagship
Gears
game.
itself isn't for everybody.
No, yeah. Like Indiana Jones isn't gonna be for everybody. It may be for a lot of people, but it's not gonna be for everybody. So some people are gonna be like, that ain't doing nothing for me.
Right, don't do nothing for me.
But if I only gotta wait 6 more weeks and Avowed is out, and that's what I really want to play,
Cool.
yeah.
I got other stuff to tie me over until the end.
Yeah, I think this generation is weird, and I kind of consider the Switch part of this generation,
It
even
is.
though it's kind of not. But
It's like a branch off from the side.
yeah, it's its own thing. But the beginning of this generation, the PlayStation was kind of hitting all cylinders, because
Is it the PS4 we talking about too?
no PS5.
Okay.
PS5 launched
Got you.
because you got God of War 2 or whatever, Spider-Man Miles Morales. Like there was good games that came
Oh
out.
yeah, consistently. Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank.
I always say that.
And it also helped that Microsoft really didn't do anything when the Series X came out.
They had you could
I
play.
mean,
You
you
could
got
you could-
Halo.
No,
Didn't
you had Halo a while after that thing came out.
you? Golly. Well,
But-
what y'all want?
I feel like right now we're in the time of the Xbox.
Yeah,
For
I can
this
see that.
last year and a half or so.
Yeah, I mean, because you realistically, you can't keep that up. You
No, like the
it won't
Ghost-
be-
like-
Unless you're Nintendo. Nintendo's been keeping it up.
Also got
Pretty much since the
27
Switch came
franchises.
out, they've had a blockbuster game every like quarter.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, they've been having a lot of success. They can use that money to promote,
well, a lot of their
game
not seen
development.
as much franchises have had a lot of consistent success. Like Kirby's been consistently successful for them.
Well, let me ask you this: Is it so they've been having like blockbuster type games every quarter, right, for like the last 8 years?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's easier to make a game for the Switch than it is for the PS5 and Series X?
I
Is it
think
easier to make a Mario game than it is a Gears of War game?
Graphically, sure.
Yeah.
everything else.
So
I
is
think
that-
It just doesn't take as much manpower or time
Yeah.
to
So it makes it easier for them.
less
to put
time,
as many
less
games?
money. So
Yeah, less-
I mean, that's
because the hardware you're using, especially like in at least the last 3 years, you know exactly what you got
Yeah.
what you can and can't
what you're
do.
working with. I mean, and I guess that's part of their strategy. Now that you mention it, they have cheaper hardware that's not as powerful, but it still gets the job done, and it's much quicker and cheaper to develop for, so they can get stuff out quicker and for less money.
Yeah, I think knowing what the scope is, because like the way they push the Series X and the PlayStation, which Microsoft making that Series S is a whole other thing. But like
They really should have never done
they shouldn't
that.
have done that shit. The scope of it is like it's so much more. Whereas with the Switch, I'm sure like you could say, okay, this is the starting point, this is the end point. We just got to fill it all in and
More
figure.
defined.
Yeah,
And then you'll have every so often you have like the big game, like you'll have your Mario and their Zelda, and then you'll have like your Xenoblade that takes a little bit longer to make, But then you'll have your Brotherhood and your Dread and your Princess Peach and
Like, I'm curious what the development time for like Dread was.
yeah.
What the development time is for Mario Wonder.
Yeah.
So Mario Wonder, that was a first party one.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Like they're usually pretty hush. They kind of
They don't talk about.
they don't talk about
ever.
it. So
But you
I
know
don't
that
know.
like Mario Wonder, for example, it looks great. But it's also within the scope of the Switch.
yeah, it's not like you're not going to get realistic detail on
Right.
it.
Well,
but it looks good for what it is.
Danielle's been playing Astrobot these last couple of days.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that.
It looks graphically amazing compared to Odyssey.
Oh yeah, but also Odyssey was. I mean, how old is it?
Right, but it's also on the Switch.
Yes, and
And it still
versus
looks
PlayStation
great
5.
to this day on the Switch
Mm-hmm.
for a Switch game.
I mean, yeah, Astrobot is gorgeous, and especially if once you get into some of the areas where it shows the physics,
Yeah.
like with the different leaves blowing
Environments and
around,
stuff,
and
yeah.
like
I mean, just like the stuff I've watched, like from videos of it, like just even watching it like in 4K, it's like, no, this is.
But and something like Astrobot, it's not. Obviously, I'm not a game developer, so I don't know for sure. But I wouldn't think it would take as much graphically to make that than it would like Gears of War or something.
Well, you
like
look
that.
at- you look
or
at-
even
Like,
like
there's not as much detail. There's
Right.
detail, but there's not
yeah.
like
It's
like
not,
Spider-Man 2.
right.
Yeah, you're not. It's a bunch of robots and the details there, but it's more like
Look how many independent things are on the screen. Now.
Yeah, and it's not like-
Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank looks fantastic, but there was never like the type of graphics that they're doing isn't as refined like as Spider-Man 2.
yeah, it's not going
and I
for
also think
realism.
the scope is bigger on Spider-Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take longer, especially to optimize it to where it runs well.
Yeah,
I think it's the problem that we're having with Grand Theft Auto 6 right now is the problem is trying to optimize because the scope of that game is massive. And trying
Like
to get
just
that-
actual. I mean, if you look at what they did with Red Dead 2, GTA 5, and they're talking about times a number bigger than those
times
games.
X.
Yeah, where X is at minimum 10. So you're talking about 10 times bigger than GTA 5, bro. GTA 5 is big. That's a large. That's like the map size and everything that's going on and being
so
calculated.
is the actual map size going to be 10 times as large, or is it just going
I
to be
think just
more
the scope of the
content in it?
game.
They said like it's going to be density,
Right. Okay.
Right.
density, and the amount of things
You're going
that
to
people
feel
are
like
doing.
you're in a real city. Which GTA 5 does a good job of that.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. So you're talking about doing better than that, which was already like,
But we saw from the trailer last year, a lot of that was in game.
yeah,
You think we might get another GTA trailer?
Looked fantastic. What'd you say?
Think you might get another GTA trailer?
hey now.
I don't know. I think they're in like, let's get this game.
Oh, they've been in crunch for
So is
the
it
last
coming out
year.
25 or
Yeah, they said
26?
no, it's coming out 25.
It said 25, but I've heard rumors that it's probably going to get pushed back to 26.
We could get a trailer for it, but actually, we did get didn't they show another trailer?
That was
No, they
like
didn't. No, they didn't.
that was around
That
the
the
summer,
same,
right?
That's the same trailer I'm thinking
No.
of.
Was
Was
it
the first
That
trailer?
was before that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The
It was
reveal
at the
trailer was
beginning of
like
this year, right?
what
It was
else
its
is
own
it?
thing, wasn't it? Because it got leaked.
No, that was that.
No,
The beta, the early.
the gameplay, but no, but the trailer itself got leaked that it was going to be released, and then
That's
they
right.
ended
Yeah,
up
yeah,
just releasing
yeah.
it.
Because they're supposed to do it like the end of the week, and they end up coming out on like a Wednesday because they like fucking.
Yeah,
Y'all can't shut up.
But I think it was the beginning of this year, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because people were like, "Oh, we're gonna get it this year." Like, no, it's 2025.
For the reveal trailer?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I think
No,
it
the
was
real
like-
trailer was 2023.
Was it?
Yeah, because like when they said 2025, I was like, "Are you serious?"
That's right. Yeah, it was already a couple
Was
years.
it VGAs last year?
I don't know if it was the
No, it
wasn't
wasn't
VGAs.
the
its own
VGAs,
thing, I think.
but it was what we talked about. What happened, which was there was a rumor that it was coming
Yeah.
out, and then they were like,
It leaked on YouTube or whatever, or
Yeah.
online, and then they posted it.
"Yeah,
Almost positive it was 2023.
I think you might be right.
nasty, ain't it?"
Yeah.
But now we're almost at 2025
It's
because
true.
next week is December.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
Yeah.
it said 11 months ago.
Well, shoot, maybe it was. But no, it
That
wasn't.
month goes 2023.
Was it?
Nah,
11 months ago was.
Wait, is there another trailer? No.
you let these people fool you with this AI bullshit.
I know. Let's see. Can I see the actual date? December 4th
Of last year,
of last year. So yeah, it was right at the end of the year.
Damn. So I don't know. We may. Maybe not. If it get delayed, like you said, then we probably won't. But if it's still on slate to come out 2025, there's a good chance we'll see get a little snippet. Or maybe something with
their banner on their YouTube still says coming 2025.
mm-hmm.
Like I said, it was rumors.
I mean, the rumors was that the PS5 Pro had to be released, or they were
So is the
insistent.
PS5 Pro out?
it's out.
Yeah,
I saw it at Walmart.
What, I don't. For whatever reason, I was thinking it wasn't coming out till next year.
that came out at the beginning of November.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it came out before the anniversary ones.
And the anniversary, all that's out. Oh, okay. I always thought that they were just releasing the controllers.
No, it's all out.
Oh, the system is out too? Shoot, I thought it was just the
I
controller.
know.
I can't even find a damn controller.
No, you can once it gets restocked.
Okay, cool.
Are they restocking those?
The rumor is that they're gonna try to do a restock before the holidays.
Oh, great. So there's
Yeah,
another
because I mean, they
chance for
originally said
scalpers
there
to
was
get them
only a
all.
limited number that they were producing, and I think the controller's getting restocked. I don't think the system is getting restocked.
Right.
Hey. Good
I
news
mean,
for
the controller
scalpers.
still looks. It looks like. I mean, it looks like the perfect combination of the past and the future. Like it just looks good.
They need to re-release the Astrobot controller.
You can get it online.
Yeah, you right.
We sell them. 150.
All right.
Man, I don't
Was
think
there
it's that
anything else
much.
that we're looking forward to at
Hope
the
not.
VGAs before we get out of here?
Honestly, I can't think of anything.
I hope we get some new IPs announced.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the other things I really like about the VGAs when we get things
Yeah.
that we hadn't heard of from
Right,
even companies
right.
that you didn't even think about. I think that'll be really cool.
Oh, well, there's a rumor that they're going to be remaking Final Fantasy Tactics. So that might show up.
I know what I want to see.
What's that?
Quantum Dreams Star Wars game.
Oh,
I want to see more of that.
Oh
Maybe a-
yeah,
maybe a
yeah.
release date.
I want to see that. Talking about what was it? Star Wars
not
Eclipse.
13.
Eclipse. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see some information on that.
that'd
That'd be really cool. Yeah.
Because Outlaws has been out for a decent amount of time. It's kind of got his.
Get that mother for about $40 right now.
Can you?
It's got
I'm
his
probably gonna pick it up when it gets a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, I was. Oh, trust me, I was looking at it. I saw. I think Amazon had it for like 40 for Series X. So I was like, might
saw
be-
some good stuff, man. I'm trying to. Alan Wake 2 is on sale for about $50, $50.
That's the physical version.
Yeah,
with all
which
the
is normally
DLC?
$80.
Yeah.
So I might try to get that.
That'd be fun. You ain't gonna play it, but you'll have
No,
it.
no. I want to have it. I can look at it. Yeah, look, I
You
got
just
this
come
game.
home and be like, "Yeah, I got this game."
That's cool.
Doom
Scrolling through
scroll.
TikTok.
Yeah, you doom scrolling still. Let us know what you would like to see from the VGAs as far as trailers, announcements, whatever you could think of. And then next week we're gonna talk about all of the nominees and what we think gonna win, but what we want to win, but what we know probably gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll also probably talk about things that maybe we feel like should be on the category.
Oh yeah, we gonna talk about
Oh, definitely.
snubs.
Oh, definitely some stuff.
Like look, he's
Oh,
ready.
yeah.
Look,
But then make sure you join us December 12th at 6 p.m.
Central Time.
Central Time.
That means it's 7 if you on
watch-
Eastern,
The Video Game Awards with us.
and whatever time if you ain't on Eastern or Central because you in a fake fantasy land.
Pacific Time is
2 hours
4
behind
o'clock.
us. Right?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
But I still be at work.
You'll be
But
here.
yeah, appreciate
I will be here.
everybody hanging out with us. Take it away, Steven. You got this. Fuck you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Oh,
we
shit.
we did
Yeah,
that
you
at
did it at the beginning.
Bye.
Bye.